Over the summer, I come in and for about 25 hours I got in this summer, I gardened in the agriculture garden, and that involved mainly weeding was the task. We actually didn't get to plant too many things because most of the plants have already been well established, and there's actually kind of a science to it. All the plants that were planted there, most of their foliage, and they mainly flower during the school season. Because during the summer, students really aren't in the garden, so they don't get to see it. So most of the plants bloom from September to April, I would say. So there's kind of a science behind it. So mainly during the summer, it's just upkeep. You don't let the weeds grow out of control. You prune everything back, don't let it get overgrown. Also the stones on the pathways sometimes don't stay on the pathway, they just kind of brush off to the side. So a lot of times you just gotta shush them back on.
Garden, also called the Landscape Laboratory at Conrad Weiser High School, was started in 2001, immediately after the building was opened. The original design of the building left no area for plantings, and it was nothing but grass and turf area. The ag teacher at the time, Steve Miller, had an idea to put some flower beds just around the ag department just to give it a little something. Little did we know that through meeting with Dr. Richard Bittner and several other plant experts, we formed a committee and were in the process of designing this immense arboretum, as it came to be known. We have 3 individual phases of the garden that have been installed over the years. Now in its 11th year of design, we have implemented a number of things, not just plantings. We have incorporated a lot of art into the garden. A 2003 graduate of Conrad Weiser, Miss Kristen Egan, who's also a freelance artist, has donated her time and also done some work for pay. She's created the totem pole, the praying mantis. She's done the carvings of the finger statue in the traffic island. She's also done the carvings of the faces in cedar, and she's our go-to artist laureate for the garden. We also have a vineyard that was installed in 2002, which is a supplement to the garden, and always trying to be on top of the latest green technologies and planting techniques. A green roof was installed on the barn in 2005. The green roof is used for both educational purposes but also experimental purposes, and the entire garden serves an educational feature as well. Each class of ag students every year will learn a list of up to 40 plants in the garden, including a common name, Latin name, growth, habit, flowers, basically everything that the plant has to offer. And we model that off of the Longwood Gardens continuing education program. What we're always looking to do is expand the garden to add new components, so that the sky is the limit, so to speak. With any ideas and opportunities that become available, we're always looking to do the most cutting-edge new type technology or thing for the garden.
We have a winter garden, which means that it is different from the rest of the garden. Mainly, again, its foliage is more appealing during the winter month. So usually during winter it's cold, everything's dead. But this one garden, which we have kind of separate from the main garden, it looks fairly nice during the colder months, which is kind of unusual for the rest of the scheme that we have going. So we are kind of starting to diversify. We have a compost on site. For any of the clippings we take or any of the weeds, we throw in the composter, so it's not as if we just scrap everything that we pull up. So we do try to recycle and put the nutrients back into the cycle of the garden.